Hi loves, it's your girl Jade Alycia here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to get free Instagram mentions, shoutouts, and features. So if you're interested in seeing how to do that, stay tuned. Hi guys, so welcome to my channel, The Unjaded Journal, where you will find everything about fashion, beauty, business, and lifestyle in my videos. So today, like I said, I'm going to be telling you guys how to get free Instagram mentions, features, and shoutouts. These are ways that I have done it, and these are ways that I have received these free complimentary shoutouts and features on other people's feeds for free. So here we go. So before I dive into these different ways to go about doing this and achieving this, I definitely want to give a disclaimer that to do any of these would not be best to do these in a spam-like fashion, because you're definitely not going to get noticed, you're definitely not going to get featured. And second, none of these things I did intentionally to get free shout-outs. It was just something that I was really passionate about and that I did, and I got recognized for it. So it's not a guaranteed thing, but it is also something that I did not set out to do only to be featured on other people's or other brands' Instagram feeds. So I definitely want to give that little disclaimer before I start, so let's go. First way you can go about getting a free Instagram feature or mention is to feature a product that you are really passionate about, that you really love, something that you can rave about, something that you can also style in a way that you can see fitting on their feed. So I guess before going into how you can do this, you definitely want to brainstorm and pick brands or things that you are really passionate about, that you really like, and also you want to think of where you want your post to be reposted to. Like, are you having it desired to be reposted on their feed, on their IG stories? Like, how is it that you want them to repost your content once you make it? So like I was saying, the first thing you can do is definitely pick a product that you love. I can give you guys an example of one that I did, and that would be here, this post right here. I really love this particular shampoo and conditioner set that I actually got from Walmart, and I really loved it. And I loved it because of the mauve packaging. It's really like on brand for me, and I just wanted to try it. So I tried it for about 2 months before I actually was like, hey, I kind of want to do a post about this and then tag the company that makes it. So I did the post, I planned out my newsfeed, and eventually it came up time to post. I posted it and I tagged them in it, and a few days later, they repost my content and featured it on their IG feed. So that is a way that I went about doing that. Nothing intentional, I just really love the product, and I was looking for like a summer theme post to fit into my feed. And also it just so happened that my color scheme feed really fits along with them quite perfectly, and I had no idea until I went to actually physically tag them in my post, and I was looking at their feed and I was like, whoa, like their feed and my feed like really go together so well. So I just tagged them like I said, and they responded by reposting my content and then tagging me in it and thanking me for it. So yeah, that is one way that I went about doing that. The second way you can go about getting a free feature on Instagram is if you are a blogger, you can totally write a blog about a fellow guru, YouTuber, Instagrammer, whatever it is, and then you just tag them in your content, in the link, or in the post that you make about it in your IG stories, and voila. This actually happened to me about, I want to say, a year and a half ago, when I was really heavily blogging every week. I had a Fashion Friday. So this one particular YouTuber who's a beauty guru who I really love, and she's such a sweetheart, and I'll put her right here. I wrote a blog post about her and about other bloggers as well, but her I particularly picked, and I wrote like what I like about her, what I enjoy watching on her channel, how cool she is, how I love her style, yada yada yada. So eventually it was like a couple of months after I had posted that she had came across the post, and she actually loved it, and she reposted it on her IG story. So there we go. There's my second way of doing it. You can write blog posts about someone that you really admire, fellow YouTuber, whoever it may be, and then they feature your content on their IG story, and they give you guys a little free shout out right there. So the third way that you can go about getting free shout outs, mentions, and features on Instagram is you can always become a brand ambassador for a brand that you really like. I personally am a brand ambassador for my brand, so Jade Alycia INC, The Glamorous Touch, jwbranding.co, and most recently Lilo Jewelry. So they feature my content on a rotating basis. Whenever I tag them in something, they will, you know, retag me and repost my stuff and feature my content on their IG stories, on their feed. So I'll put them right here if you guys are interested in checking them out. And I'll also post my latest photo that got reposted by them featuring their jewelry that I wore. So yeah, that's another way you can go about doing that. And this, I would definitely say you have to pick brands that you really like their stuff, because a lot of people become brand ambassadors for things that they never wear, they don't really like, and they're not really passionate about, just to get money. It is definitely something that you want to, if you want to do, and if you decide to do it, you should really do your research, check out their content, check out where they're shipping from, because that is very key. Some places ship all the way from China, some places ship from the UK, some places in the US, they ship from within the US. So you really want to know where your stuff is shipping from, and kind of like where it's made, how it's made, what their story is, their brand, if they are really responsive on social media or if they are not. That is all something you want to look into. But that is a third way to get a free feature, mention, or shout out on Instagram. The fourth and final way to get a free shout out on Instagram is definitely to write a raving review. And this is something that I did with the photo that I had of the shampoo and the conditioner that I really loved, and they reposted my content. I wrote a raving review for my caption, just telling them how much I love it, how much my hair has changed, what it has done for me, how it's benefited me, why other people should get it, and if I should review the product, yada yada. I included that all in my caption. So your captions are really supposed to be very persuasive and wanting people to know more about it, where to get it, seek it out, and get it themselves and try it. So that is the fourth way, is to write a raving review for your caption or for whatever the product is. Make sure you're writing something that's very like convincing and very energetic, and just in your tone and in their tone as well, something that they would want to repost, that they see value in. So yeah, guys, 3 general tips on like overarching what you should always be concentrating on if and when you do these types of posts. The first thing you should definitely be looking for and aiming to do is high-res videos or pictures. It has to be high resolution. It cannot be poor quality. It cannot be really blurry or not very good. Think of it this way: if you have a business and people are making content for you, you want it to be at the highest quality possible, because and essentially that's gonna be representing your brand. Now that you're reposting that content, that means you are backing that person, you are promoting it. So you want your quality to be high res quality, always with any of these types of posts. Tip number 2 for when you're doing these types of posts, you definitely want to have an authentic caption. Even if you're not raving about a product, you really want to connect with your audience in the caption, and you essentially want to connect with that brand or that company or that business or that person, that YouTuber. You want to connect, so you have to have an authentic caption that's really like, you know, real but educational but exciting and grabs your attention. Tip number 3, when you're doing these types of posts, you want to, if you are doing a product or promoting any type of, like, I don't know, something other than a product that's like a physical item, you want to style your post in a way that can fit in both your feed and the person that you are tagging's feed, that you want to be retagged or refeatured or rementioned, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for stuff that promotes their product, is great content, high resolution, but also something that fits into their aesthetic, you know? So that's why, for me, that beauty product, I keep bringing it up, but the shampoo and the conditioner set was just like, whoa, mind-blowing how perfectly my photo actually fit into their feed. So that wasn't even something I was going for when I was editing it and doing it, but hey, everything happens for a reason. So you definitely want to think outside of just yourself and look at the brand that you're going after and how they particularly style their feed. But at the same time, you don't want to compromise your own style of your own Instagram feed, because it's supposed to be like authentic to you as well. Since you were the one creating the content and it's going to be on your page first, you want it to be authentic to you first and then authentic to the brand. Okay guys, so I hope you loved this video. Comment below and let me know, have you guys gotten featured, mentioned, or shout out on Instagram for free? Have you used these ways, these tactics? Let me know. Tag me in posts that you have been reposted on Instagram at the Unjaded Journal, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!